my most rage-inducing teacher story, and I say that mostly because there's a lot of them, was when I taught sixth grade. And I know, yes, teaching sixth grade by itself is mostly rage-inducing, but trust me when I say this story absolutely takes the cake. So here it goes. One day I was standing out by my portable door between classes doing the good teacher thing, and a student comes around the corner and tells his friend while pointing directly at me that he is on his way to see, and I quote, that blank hole. Pointing right at me, okay? No mistaking it. I told him what I saw. I said, you got to go to the office. I said, I'll have the referral waiting for you when you arrive. And I go inside. I put it into my computer. It gets sent to the office. I start teaching, resuming my day. No less than 10 minutes later, there's a knock at my door, and it is my vice principal with the student that I just sent him. And he says he's bringing him back to my class because there seems to be a huge misunderstanding. And then he looks at the student and he says that the student has something to tell me. And I thought, well, this should be good. And then the student looks at me dead in the eye and tells me that I misheard him, that he was warning his friend that there was a grass hole, a hole in the grass, and that he should look out for it, and was pointing at a hole in the grass, not me. And my vice principal then looked at me while standing there on the completely grass-free gravel that is in front of and surrounding all the portables that we were in outside, and says to me, well, what do you have to say for yourself? And I said, I'm sorry, excuse me? And Grey Poupon, what? And he goes, yeah, well, what do you have to say for yourself? Don't you feel like this student deserves an apology? And I sat there with my what about Bob? I feel good. I feel great. I feel wonderful. It took everything in me not to call him a grass hole. And I simply looked at the student and I said, you know what? I am sorry. I am sorry that I ever sent you down to the office thinking anything would be done. I should have known better. And you better believe that at the end of that year, I transferred out of that school. As soon as the year ended, I was out. So you want to know why teachers are leaving the profession? Well, we're tired of being made out to be the grass holes, is kind of where I'm going with that. Don't be a grass hole.